I think nowadays, more than ever, there's young men who struggle with acne and they just keep quiet and they don't care and they think this is just who we are now. That was me like 1 or 2 years ago until I realized, okay, I don't want to be that kind of guy anymore. This is not who I am. So I made a change. When puberty hits, okay, it's normal hormonal acne. You're starting to become a man, testosterone boosts, and then it's normal, right? Until you start to get about 18, 17, where it just doesn't go away now. And you're thinking to yourself, okay, this is just who I am. Deep down, like you don't want to deal with this anymore. Your confidence goes down, your self esteem, you start hiding your face more so you don't let people see like what angle to look at because you have like a few pimples right there and a few patches and it's just embarrassing. That was also me 2 to 3 years ago. And just about a year ago is where I really started to like take things serious and actually try to self improve on this because I don't want that to be my identity anymore. Most people will tell you, okay, it's just normal. But it's not normal anymore when you're 18 to 20 years old. That's when you really have to like do something about it. Even if you're 16, 17 years old, getting a lot of acne, you can do something about that. You are curable. If you're anything like me, you know that we are different people, right? Because you see people out here who just have the clearest skin, but they do the worst habits ever. They eat junk food, their hormone health is probably all effed up, and they can eat whatever they want and they still have clear skin. Why is that? Because we are just different from those kind of people. If you're anything like me, if you relate to me and you're watching this video, you are more susceptible to acne at an early age, or maybe you're just starting to get it now and it's really starting to inflame you, affect your life, make your confidence go down. This is why I'm here. You might even be jealous of those kind of people because they get clear skin no matter what. No matter what kind of habits they do, they eat junk food, they don't even exercise, and it's like no matter what they do, they always have clear skin. So instead of sitting there saying like, why does this happen? Why can't I be like them? We have to play with the cards that have been dealt. So we need to do something about our life. We need to do the action steps in order to get rid of this. Because there are things that we can do to minimize how much acne and pimples and weird dry spots on our face. We can minimize that. And I have been through that. I know the solutions. I know what works for me. We just need to find out what works for you. Maybe you have tried so many solutions and everything to try to get rid of this. That's why I created King's Care Collective, so we can join as a community and actually get rid of acne and minimize pimples, because there are things that you can do. So we can all come together and you don't have to be on this journey alone, like guessing if this skincare product works, or these kinds of foods will help you. If you're thinking to yourself, okay, that's something that I maybe want to be a part of, then go ahead and check it out. Top link in the description. For right now, I'm going to give you two little solutions that can help you with your acne journey and to minimize this and give you more confidence. Solution number one: start living a more natural lifestyle. Now, this might seem kind of like of a vague solution, like, okay, how do I live more of a natural lifestyle? Look and see what's happening in your life and think to yourself, is this natural? Do you think it's natural to eat boxed foods every single day? Processed protein bars with added sugar, and you're consuming all of these unnatural foods, maybe unnatural skincare with a thing that has 60 ingredients in it, but you just trust it. Maybe if we like do some research and we see that what these actual ingredients are in the product. That's why I use just a 3 ingredient moisturizer for my face. It's beef tallow. See how the difference between a moisturizer with 60 ingredients, probably unnatural, made in a lab, versus a beef tallow beeswax and honey moisturizer, grass fed, and you know that it's natural. It actually mimics the natural oils in your skin. And then all these other soap washes with 60 ingredients that just strip your face's natural oils. Do you think that's a more natural route? Sit there for a second and like think to yourself, what am I doing that's unnatural? Are you eating natural foods or are you eating unnatural foods? So it's like a polarization here that you can like kind of think to yourself and then take action on it and see what you can do. Solution number 2, honestly, fix your mental health. Now these are 2 little solutions that can make a big difference in your life if you just take the action steps in order to achieve the solutions. Fix your mental health. Is your own brain against you? Do you get negative thoughts every single day about, oh my God, my skin is never gonna get clear. I live so unhealthy. That's called bad mental health. And then symptoms of bad mental health are things that you do in your life, negative symptoms like binge eating. You try to find instant gratification activities like maybe scrolling on social media for 6 hours a day. You just do all these bad habits that make you spiral down into that negative mental health. Here's one way how you can fix your mental health: meditation. Because when you meditate, it's the opposite of scrolling on social media. It's actually training your brain to be in the present moment and make good decisions. So give that a try. In my acne journey, I finally got over it by fixing my mental health and by living a more natural lifestyle. Now that's just 2 little solutions that can actually help what I teach here in King's Care Collective. Just got off the screen. Hold on, I'm gonna put it back up real quick. All right, there. King's Care Collective, top link in the description if you want to join me, if you want me to personally help you with these solutions that we talked about here in this video. I just deep dive into that more and I personally help you on your journey if you're tired of doing this alone. I know I was tired of just being less confident in my skin, and I did these action steps to actually clear my skin is what I teach here. You get lifetime access for $47 and there's a limited spots left. So I think there's like 9 spots left. So if you want, just go ahead and check it out, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.